Hi everybody. I just wanted to share with you a few of my favorite Pampered Chef items. You've seen some of them already. I've advertised them in the party or I've done a video for you in the party. So let's get started. Tools. I love my gadgets. So one of my favorite things here is the spider strainer. The spider strainer actually is really good, especially like if you're making donuts or if there's something that you need to scoop out of. Now I will use it sometimes when I've chopped up bacon and I've cooked it down. So I'll use it to get more of the bacon out at one time. I'm sure you can come up with some great ideas for it as well. This is always going to be in my kitchen. It's called the Mix and Chop. And you use it to break up like ground beef or ground turkey or whatever you might have. You can use it to make avocado salad. You can use it to mash the avocados. You can use it to do mashed potatoes. And in the holidays, if you're creative and you like to do sugar cookies, you can do it to decorate sugar cookies. Cut out your cookie, press this shape into it, and then take your sugar icing and create a really pretty design in it. More gadgets. One of my favorite gadgets, and I have to grab this can. It's called the can strainer. It's a real simple device. It's not real expensive. But, you know, many times, for instance, like when you're going to get these olives, you don't want all the juice that's in there with them. So what you do is you open the can, stick this on top, and then over the sink, just drain out all the juice. That's all you have to do. Now, I also use this when I open cans of tuna fish because I don't want the juice out of the tuna fish, the water. So I will take and turn it the other way and press this into the can while holding it over the sink, and then all the juice comes out of it. It's real easy. Another one of my go-to gadgets, if you watched it, there's a video on the party. But this video tells you, or this gadget is a way to handle garlic without handling garlic. So you take an unpeeled garlic clove, you put it in this little rubber sleeve, and then on a flat surface, you simply apply pressure and roll. And you'll actually feel it start to take the skin off. And what'll happen is then you'll turn it up, toss it out, and you'll have a perfectly peeled clove of garlic. Now, you can use it whole, you can smash it, but some recipes call for sliced garlic. And so what you do with that is you take and put it in here, then put this in top, and apply pressure and twist, and then it'll give you perfectly sliced garlic. Now, the cool thing is, when you go to try to clean this, this pops out, and it's dishwasher safe. It snaps back in. Just like that, you're done. Pan scrapers, if you have nonstick and you sometimes get something that actually does stick to it, or even if it's a cake pan or an 8x10 pan or some other thing that has something baked on and you don't want to scratch the pan, you can use these plastic pan scrapers. They come as a set of 3, and I use them on a regular basis. One of my all go-tos, I will always have one of these still in the plastic in the drawer because I use them so much. I always have a new one ready. Whenever I get done using it with my own dishes, then I will take and put it in under the sink because my cat's water dish, I have to take the motor apart once every couple of weeks. And this is great for really scrubbing it and getting it nice and clean. This is an herb stripper, and basically you just take the sprig of rosemary or whatever it might be that you need to get the leaves off of the stem, and you simply put it in here, close it, pull the stem through, and the leaves will fall off like magic. Other things, if you look behind me, you're gonna see this is a knife block. Now, this knife block is available. I actually earned it as part of my new consultant rewards because I produced enough business in my first 90 days. And if you joined my team and did the same thing, you could get this knife block too. It is not cheap. And not all of the knives you see here that are in it came with it. It has enough room for your favorite knives to be housed in it as well. So two of the knives that it came with, this is the Sentoku knife, and then this is the chef's knife. And one of the things you'll notice about both are they are what they call full tang. And what that means is it's one piece of metal. Now, it's an expensive knife set, but good knives are expensive. These are no different. These are guaranteed for life. If you have a problem with them and you're not using them for commercial use, in other words, if you take them to a restaurant and use them in a restaurant, then the warranty is invalid. But if you're just using them at home and you have a problem with them, you reach out to Pampered Chef and they'll take care of it, because these are guaranteed for life. So yeah, they're expensive, but they kind of cover it. I went ahead and purchased the steak knives separately myself. It's a set of 4. And they have the same guarantee and they have the same quality, still one piece of metal, full tang. So those are some neat gadgets. What else? Oh, new this June, in other words, at the first of this month, they came out with what they call the cast iron sizzle skillet. So if you're a person who likes to make fajitas or anything that you'd want to put on the grill or really cook at a high temperature in the oven, this is your baby. And it's really nice. They just came out with it, and I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used it yet, but the people who have used it love it. It also comes with a wooden trivet so that whenever you pull it out of the oven, you have something to put it on so your counters don't get damaged. Now, fair warning is if you have a really hot sizzle skillet, say that fast 3 times, it's going to leave marks on this wood, because this wood is not going to keep it from branding it if it's really hot. To me, it just adds character to the device, but that's just fair warning. Talk about spices. Nope, 2 more things and then I'll get to spices. 2 more things that I use on a fairly regular basis, almost daily in my kitchen, are the stainless steel non-stick skillets. Now this is the 8.5 inch, this is the 10 inch. They also make a 12 inch. These are, you can see the pattern in them, and that's where you can see part of it's stainless and part of it is non-sticks, but together they're the stainless non-stick. And also guaranteed for life for non-commercial use. You have a problem with them, you bring them, or you contact Pampered Chef and they take care of it. Notice that there are no bolts on the inside, so cleaning it and keeping it clean is so much easier than the regular frying pan you get today. Now let's quickly wrap up talking about spices. I'm going to start by saying, I mentioned somewhere along the way in some of the parties that I've done about this subscription that's called Taste Buds. Now, Taste Buds is a way for all of us to expand our horizons and start trying new recipes. And you can do it, the subscription I'm paying for, I think, is about $20 a month. And for that, I get 3 packages of spices, and it's different every month, and you don't know what you're getting. It's a surprise box, but you get 3 packages of spices, and in this case it's lemon garlic, South Carolina barbecue, and salt and vinegar. And then to encourage you to use the spices you just got, you get a card that says, we're going to talk about, these are the recipes that came with each one. But also this says, these are also other ways you can use those same spices. So it's not limited to just the one recipe. So for instance, the salt and vinegar seasoning came with a fish in foil recipe. And it's got a picture of what it's supposed to look like, and it's got the full recipe with instructions. The same is true. This is South Carolina style barbecue rub. And the recipe here is smoked sausage wraps, and then full instructions. And then the last one for this for the month of June was lemon garlic chicken kebabs using lemon garlic. And so that's the picture of the recipe, the way it's supposed to look, and then there's the instructions. I love the idea that it gives me encouragement to try new things. Maybe to, as we try to eat a little healthier, maybe I can start to use some of these spices to change up the way that we eat. But I'm going to tell you that some of their newest spices are still some of my most favorite ones. And they have, as I showed you there, just spices. So you'll take a little bit out and use it. But they also have what they call packages, where they have things like Tuscan style chicken, pad thai, and I don't have the chili mix, but they do have a chili mix. Oh, and they have a scampi mix. Oh, there's the chili mix, and then scampi. And they come with full instructions on the back how to put it together. But in these cases, most of these cases, you use the whole package for your recipe. So that's a really cool way to expand the way you cook in your kitchen. A few of my other favorites: chili lime and Tex-Mex, garlic and herb, and another barbecue. This one's Kansas City style barbecue, and then Italian seasoning, and I've used a little bit of that. So that is my top products. I could go on for a long time, but I figure you're not going to watch a really long video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you more about it, and we'll see you soon. Take care, and thank you for watching this.